Okay, welcome back. We got another episode of Tech Packs Are Due. We got sketch session today. Got to take a little break from the normal whatever wear and tear, the shoe talk. How'd everyone like oh man, Brock's episode? What's that about? You know, how's everyone feeling?
It seems like everybody loved it. People were
Yeah,
like, "Oh my
right.
god, Brock's the goat," and all this.
Yeah.
And I was like, "All right, look at all that love."
Who are we talking to right now?
You know?
Who are we talking to?
But no, it was good. It was a lot of information. Brock's portfolio is crazy.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh man. Just adjusting stuff, and now I'm like adjusting it too much. Yeah, Brock's portfolio. I was absolutely shocked that he was the designer on the SZA stuff, or the Unos, all that thing with Target. I don't know. I kind of just thought Dwayne did that whole thing, and that was Dwayne's, and Dwayne is Dwayne, and he did the Dwayne thing. You know, like didn't think anything of it.
Brock definitely showed out, and hopefully it helps him. At least
Yeah, right.
that episode helps him, which is cool.
I think he's he's good, and I'd be surprised if he doesn't get picked up sometime. But my thought was like, well, in the meantime, just enjoy the ride, like the one that you got. I think when we talk about footwear industry opportunities, I think that one's pretty rare. It's not, it's like a consultant, but also an instructor. And so like you kind of get everything going. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, portfolio is good. I think I understand where he's coming from. I mean, he wants to get into a brand, and he wants to get into those seasonal footwear conversations. He wants to get seasonal footwear out with a big brand, and I totally see it. Like, I'm looking at his portfolio, and if I'm looking at it, that's the one thing I would be wanting to see to elevate him, because right now the work he's done is clearly at like probably a solid footwear too. Like, he could probably get the work done.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's awesome. It's great. I just think he needs that brand experience. That would be the one thing that's like missing, because he's kind of done it, but at the same time, those projects were you could tell they happened at points in time, like not in succession, like over and over pushing him to create. But at the same time, like, that's why I'm saying, like, he should enjoy that moment, because it's fun to like just zero in on a project and just go for it, and be really thoughtful and really awesome with it. His thought process came through clearly. I think some of his stories, he could have just like, I really like the color coding thing that he did at the front. I kind of almost wish that was like a sidebar, like he has it down in on the table of contents, but then like over on the side, he's got the same bar for each project, and it's just like the bar changes or something.
Yeah, like a little legend or something.
Yeah, I was like, it's still, or like it runs along the bottom, and like it would be something that would just be curious. You'd be like, why is that there? And you're like, oh, well, this is highlighting this skill, this amount here. But I thought it was nice, and it's a good portfolio for sure. It's a step up Like you can see the difference between what Owen's bringing to the table, which is very conceptual. He hasn't got anything in the market. He's proven out his skills
Mm-hmm.
versus someone who's like got stuff out there, who's tech packed a few times, probably more than what he's showing, and it's got product made. So
That's the hard thing too, because like the portfolio only shows a piece of what you can do, you know,
yeah,
and who knows how many times how many rounds of iterations that project went through
oh man,
just to get
we,
there, you know.
yeah, right. And what's also funny is it's like time span as well. I think the time span is so condensed. Like you're just showing like how the project went, but really this is sometimes it's months of time for those sketches or those little
Mm-hmm.
thumbnails. Like he's grabbing one that happened 1 month from the one that just happened, and it's still like, yeah, you can see the breadth of work, and the pivot on the Gatorade project I thought was really interesting. They went from like lines or like trying to do that like hexagonal patterning to like they scrapped it to like just do like printed lines, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
man, that must have been that right there is where that's for me, like I'm probably just geeking out about it, but that's where the story's interesting to me. Like like what happened right there, and that conversation was probably, I don't know if it was hard or easy. I'm guessing it was like a struggle because the hexagon thing was really cool. Like this armor pad thing makes me think like, oh, they just couldn't land it or something. They couldn't like develop it within the time frame or something like that. Like
Yeah.
but I don't know. That's if I'm hiring, I want to know that story. As long as like I see the sketches, I see all the skills they're there. I just want to know like what happened. Like, oh man, because that's the stuff. I mean, I was asked the question the other day, like what do you do when you receive market feedback or merchandising feedback that says like this isn't it, like if someone, they take and I'll say this, there's a group at every footwear brand that takes sometimes like second round product and sometimes whatever, they take it around to the retailers. They kind of get their input on like these on the buyers for the retailers,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll give you real feedback, like, and usually it's around color. So I'll say like, usually you can discount any design feedback, like because they're not designers. They're not saying like, oh, I wish you'd move this line around or something. But there are a couple guys, like I met a guy at Dick's one time, working with Brooks, who was very like, I want to take this shoe and sell it this way, or I can definitely see, how this speed shoe fits into this line, and I want to see it. Is there any way we can get one in white? Like we can't keep white on the shelves right now. Like everyone's like loving it, and so you get like that kind of feedback.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like what happens when you, and so when I see that hexagon to line things, it makes me think you're some feedback came back, and I want to know what it was and where it came from, and
What
I try to
changed
put
in the
that in my,
process?
yeah, I try to put that in my portfolio. Like, um, I try to be pretty transparent about that. All right, I'm gonna hit record on the second cam for Sketch's purposes, and we will get it live. I've already got my ground on there. I've already got my ground on there. Today, Skippy and I were like, you know what? Let's get back. Let's get into Jake's bread and butter. Let's do some runners. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I haven't figured this out yet. But we also want to use this time to use the brush pack. So I think I'm gonna title this one like how I use my brush pack. I don't know how I use the TPD brush pack
I'm,
tutorial. I don't know.
I'm, yeah. I'm gonna do Audible though. I'm not doing
What are you
runners
doing?
anymore.
What are you doing?
I
That's
was thinking
fine.
about yeah, because like I was thinking about it. I was like, dang, I don't know if I want to do a runner. I had a runner in mind, but I was like, nah. I don't know. Right now, I'm like really into the New Balance loafer looking thing.
Oh, sure.
So I'm thinking like, okay, and then like I really like the Keen Jasper shoe. So I'm like trying to think of like how how these two worlds of loafer and sneaker can combine.
Oh man, that's legit.
So it's kind of fun.
Um,
Like these forms are like really simple, but like maybe there's something there that
yeah.
could be cool.
I am just throwing down. Oh, dude, you know what I might do? Maybe I'll do a spike or something
Mm-hmm.
in honor of the Josh Kerr sick spike my boy did. Now if we want to get into nerdy footwear talk, I'll get into some nerdy footwear talk.
Let's do
The designers never get to go
it.
to that stuff, man.
And that
And
sucks.
it drives me nuts. Like, you like, I don't know. And maybe I don't know the whole situation, but like, he wasn't there, man. And that sucks. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like if you're gonna do it, like send the boy there, man. Like let him be there too.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a couple guys there from that team. Out there just like all smoke and glory and all that stuff. Probably losing their minds when it happened. But how do you go to sleep at night not having the designer on the shoe and the developer on the shoe present?
Yeah.
Now I'm just ranting. This is a rant. But how do you do it? Like, I would feel terrible. Like, what? Gosh, man, it's not. There's no. You can't tell me there's no budget. You can't tell me there's not like enough money to get the main team on a plane for this big moment that may or may not happen. It might not happen, right? Like he might not do it. Um, and that's fine. But
Mm-hmm.
man, at least like shell out some cash for that thing. Like I like I don't know, man. It drives me nuts. Stuff like that, like we put all of this hard work into stuff, and then just to be like, "Ah, you ain't gonna be there. Like, come on.
It seems like definitely a missed opportunity.
Yeah, like just have him there. What's the deal? Um. Anyway, so I'm locking in my. And maybe I missed it. Maybe he was there, but he wasn't. No, I guess as far as I know, like, oh man, put that man on a plane. Like you see like at least I don't know. Sometimes you see athlete designers show up and they'll be in uh they'll be in like they'll be at an NBA game, repping the stuff and
Mm-hmm.
excited to see their shoe out there. You got KD and stuff but man, dude, you can't get that's crazy.
They should have fought for him at least.
Yeah, man, like get him out there. What are we doing? Just like I don't know. I don't want to harp on it too much, but I feel like just complete disrespect for like the craft, for the level of stuff we do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, we need. Come on. All right, so first thing I liked about that shoe was the negative heel drop. I thought it was sick. It's got such a funky shape. It's hard to even think about how to draw it without googling it, bringing it on. But let's just get the lines down and then have some fun with the brush pack. Um, Man, I just went on a rant about that, and I might get, who knows? Might be, might be some comments.
That's funny.
You can have as many comments as you want, man. I'm right about that. I don't care. Designers deserve to be getting some love.
Heck yeah.
And development too. I love developers and the expertise they bring to it. All right, so making it up, but I got toe spring right here, the super toe spring that a spike would have. I still don't think I've got the negative heel drop, but you know, maybe. And then right now I'm just gonna I'll zonally texture this thing, and then we'll see what comes up. Mm-hmm. Dang, man. Cold blooded. I'm just cold blooded.
Caught you in rare form right here. But it's
I fight
definitely
for my
good.
brothers. Okay, I fight for them. Man, it's just cold blooded. I'll let it die, but come on. God. All right, textures that I'm feeling for a spike. Uh, Man, it could be a lot of things. But this is the ultimate brush pack. If you're looking on my screen, a lot of stuff. Um, Triangles, circles, lots of circles. Open meshes. We got a Zellerfeld texture for all you Zellerfeld people out there trying to figure out what you want to do with Zeller. Um,
Shout out
guess
to Zellerfeld for updating their website.
Yeah, I haven't gone on it. I was like, oh, I should get on to prep for this, but then I did not. What's the situation?
I think it looks cool. Um, the one thing that I was confused about is you have to have a profile in order to buy a pair of shoes,
Hmm.
and I don't know if that's gonna deter people now,
Right.
because if you force a person to make and I understand the difference, they wanted people to have more customization. So you're putting in your shoe size and you're measuring your feet. You're saying what type of um you're saying what type of shoe you want. If you want a more snug around the collar, if you want loose. So it's more customization. But if a person really wants to buy a shoe, does that deter them now? Because they're like, oh, I gotta make a profile, so I'm not gonna buy a shoe. And then I don't know, their website still promotes the top people.
Yep.
So those are cool. But I used to love when you go on their website and you see front and center, you see a new release.
Oh, sure.
So at least for that moment, or they do release Thursdays and they say hey, this is the new thing coming out. Check it out.
Right.
But not now though, and I haven't signed in, so I could be butchering their whole idea now.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, I was just like, dang, is this feasible for a new creative?
Oh, sure. Man, that's interesting.
And I don't know, maybe it works, but I was just like, dang.
Did they just ruin their thing? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, and I don't know. I support the new creators, and I hope everybody can make a Zeller. I think they're
Yeah.
doing cool things,
Yeah.
but I don't want a new person to get overshadowed just because their top seller is crushing it.
Yeah, right.
And like that's what they're trying to like stop. They want everybody to have like a competitive freedom.
Right. Look at Skippy, man.
We're both in this like certain mood.
I am. I don't know. Uh, before I get to that, so what I've been doing is what I like to do with our brushes, any brushes really, like, is come in here and lay it down and just kind of like create a zone. And then I like to just go over top again and see if I can create a new texture. Like a lot of these textures are really just like a base that you can go in and you can be like, oh, like that's cool. But what happens if I do this? Or what happens when I do that? And then that's how you can get some really interesting stuff. Um, like if I want this to be a little tighter over here in the forefoot, I can come in here and do a little something. And I think that's pretty fun texture when you layer it. I think it starts to look pretty interesting. I'll show Skippy in a second, but he will be in the dark for a hot minute. But I feel you. Yeah, I don't know. That's I wonder if they were like if they've been just like getting some feedback where they're like, we got to push something, or you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Or they're seeing how people use the website and they're like, I kind of want them to use it like this, you know? Hard for me to get into the
Yeah, yeah,
mindset, but
yeah. I just want the new creators to like at least still be prominent, you know, because it is a big deal. Like you spend however long to design a shoe, and then just for it to get overshadowed by somebody else, is like dang.
they get buried. Hmm. So again, I just went two textures over. Like I had the diamond did a little thing, had the lines did a little thing, just sat them next to each other, and I'm starting to build that out. And then I'm gonna do some Iro, try to do a little bit of the midsole texture, but I'll be darned if they didn't absolutely straight up kill it on this shoe. So it's not gonna be like 1-to-1, obviously. When I ink, I use Studio Pen. That's my weapon of choice with all these sketches. And then so what I saw on this shoe was a little branding that went up like that. You know what I did like too? Shout out. This shoe was super dope. It's gonna be a little bit messy, but this is the energy of a sketch, right?
Yeah,
You need, yeah, you want some energy. Man, it feels nice to be sketching shoes. I haven't done that. I haven't sketched a shoe in a minute. Dang, I feel a little rusty.
nah, I
I
feel
even feel
you.
like I feel like they open the collar a little bit too. It's kind of like little things that can just do a lot. Um, all right, Skippy. It's dirty, but here's a little bit of double texture.
Nice.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take. So now I've got all this, and then with these meshes that everyone's using nowadays, I think I'll kind of back the opacity on the brushes up, these brush textures, so that I can make it look really kind of ethereal, and then put some color behind it, and make sure that the reinforcement layers are there, which I think will make it kind of pop. So from what I saw, they had like an orangish yellow, probably like a microfiber reinforcement behind the collar. Uh,
Trying to think what else is going on in footwear.
I was about to just join you on your rant.
Oh,
Maybe Zeller just needs to say like have a moment for new creators to just maybe there is like they don't have like a what's new type of a thing.
they have new releases, but I don't think they, at least on their old website, didn't have like a what's new.
So you literally just have to go on there and like stumble on somebody's work.
Pretty much. I mean, I would always like just go through the website and just check out everything. Really,
Yeah,
like, oh, that looks cool. That looks okay. Type of deal.
yeah. Man, like I'm fighting the urge to go look at this shoe online. I'm fighting it. So I feel like I can just make something. We can make something compelling enough.
Sometimes you
And
need
then,
that visual reference.
yeah, I'm with you.
You need it.
They had this like really cool. Um, they had this really interesting opalescent finish. The eye stay. So I'm gonna try to mimic that best I can. This might go bad. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna do it.
Good.
Um, oh man, I am way off. Oh gosh.
Hey.
Woof. You know what? Your boy might just start over right now. Let's draw this thing for real. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, if you're just joining us, we're only 19 minutes in, so we're all good. We're all good here. Look, even I make mistakes. That is just how it is. All right, but for real, let's get even crazier with this. Warm-ups. Warm-up is over. Uh,
The warm up.
the warm-up is done. That's how they get the little negative drop. That's pretty interesting. All right. Well, I'll exaggerate it a little bit. Silhouette's looking way more interesting now. Oh, brother.
I feel like my loafer's looking wonky.
Get in there and make it look right. If you're going to do it,
I
you
don't
know what I'm
know.
saying? Do it.
A
All right.
visual reference up and everything.
All right. Here we go. Much better. Much better spot. God. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Now, as we look at that, major difference. I'll just clean up this. So, I was wrong. The throat is not opened up, or the not the throat. The collar is not open. It's very small collar, which I mean, only imagine cannot feel great unless he is sitting way above
Mm-hmm.
that. But we're gonna start with a linear texture this time. If my boy's watching this, which he's not. If my guy's watching this, he's probably like, Joe, you
It's
are
like, what do you?
messing this up.
Yeah, what do you botched it? You botched
He's
it.
like, dude, come on, man. Oh, dang. Another thing about the brush back is if you turn the canvas, the brush is turned with the canvas. This depends on the direction you want everything to go. I want it to go like this. And again, like you can get in there. We can size it to get it to where we want it to be. And then we'll just add some details as we go. Uh, Now, if I'm looking at this, I can't really tell about texture zones. Really, I can't really get into it. We don't have any close-ups of that thing yet, but it makes me think I can step in here, grab a texture. Ooh, that one might be good. Which I'm guaranteeing you, this is how some of the sketching went. Was they just looked at it and they said, okay,
Send it.
like here's a brush that I'm using. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. How can I emphasize a spot on the shoe? A lot of times it's just doing one thing. One little thing makes the whole shoe, right? You have a lot of people like to get in, and every little element has a piece of something that's doing something. It's not always needed, not always necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can just come in, man, just something to overlay on top. Where can I get? Let me back my line texture. And just by barely touching, we've already created two textures, totally unique to this sketch. And someone could literally translate and put on a shoe. You got something that looks fast. You got these elongated kind of forms. Now, if I'm smart, let's see what we can do. The textures can also change color based on the color you pick. And if I'm smart here, I'm going to say, let's make these bright. Just going to do a little alpha lock. Come in here. Hit them up. On the next layer, go a little darker. Oh no. There we go. Again, it's looking fun. It's looking light. All right. And then on the back side, like I did last time, before the shoe did not make any sense. Come in here, have a little collar padding. I mean, they stripped this thing down. I'm going to say pretty ambitious on the amount of foam and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is not your all day wear track spike. That doesn't exist. This is not your, it's not something you're putting on your foot all day long. He's just got to make it literally 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, on that there, they got just a little perf pattern. I would indicate perfs pretty simply using our circles. Come in here, get them sized right. Just gonna drop them in. And then we can start building the rest. Again, I like to take my underlay and greatly reduce it. All right. Promise everybody this sketch is going to look good at some point.
Mine looks janky, but this is what I got so far.
Oh, hold on. Okay. I mean, what you want to do is you want to stretch that out. It was looking a little.
It's a little tight, right?
So you take like everything and distort it a little bit. Use the distort to get that silhouette a little bit more crisp.
So something like this, right?
Yeah. And you can push and pull, you can liquefy, you can do things that you need to do to it to get it right. But
because like I was basing the outsole on well the midsole on the what they have,
right.
And that's probably why it's not like a full like lateral. It's like
Right.
skewed a little bit.
Obviously can't tell 100% what they're doing. But let's just drop on some of that. Say they're cutting it right here. I think I saw like eyelets. Here. They got 5. Cool. That will work. And you just kind of build, like, just build it. I'm gonna take a lot of this outlining off. Oh gosh. Now we got a little something. Picking it up. Somewhere in here this Brooks is gonna fly through. Oh man. Man, I feel like sometimes the pen like doesn't do its thing.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Dude, did my pen just like
Oh, is it dead?
no? It's just not doing anything. Oh,
Maybe
come on, people.
reconnect it.
It is reconnected. Oh my gosh. Okay. For real? All right. Well, that was dumb. Just had to restart the program. Okay. So now how I see this is I see it in lines. Get this done quick, man.
Okay, there's something here. There's something.
I got a little something cooking up, but taking me a while. Oh, what is happening here? So many things. Got to move around. Move this back. Oh god. Like Jake never sketched a day in his life.
Hey, as long as your iPhone camera don't die on you.
Yeah. Okay. I ended up spending way too much time on the midsole. And not enough time. Looking kind of janky. Let me take this back to black and white so everyone can see what's going on. I kind of like how that flows. It's a little bit better. Black and white, you can see it. Okay. Uh,
Trying to do some color blocking now. Then I'll put some materials on.
I'm trying to get something to the point where I'm not going to just straight up delete this whole thing and never post this episode. Man, might not see the light of day.
Nope. You know, sometimes we have good days and bad days.
Line texture's good. I might just like do a little Man, I'm hating every last thing I'm throwing down. All right, we got to do something, people. Let's clean this up. Let's get it all looking right. With that. Skippy's just back there hearing me like disgruntled.
Yeah, he's having a bad time.
He's like, Jake's out here struggling. I'm like, I really am, man. I'm not doing well.
Jake's not having it. But it's all good. We carry on.
All right. We need to get to the main thing, which is a brush pack, but I need something looking good.
I'm gonna put some materials on mine now.
It just goes to show you if your sketch is right, and everything's looking good, everything else will just fall in. All right, feeling a little bit better. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a little bit of color back here, a little off-white, maybe a little yellow ATPU type color. Let me throw that in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use that to build some of the shading for this whole thing, so I can get some of these lines out of here. Because these lines are driving me nuts. All right, I do know what I'm doing.
There you go.
I am okay at this. Put some more shadow in. What's up?
Had to lock in.
I really did. And I'm frustrated at myself right now.
No.
Like I said, it's been a couple weeks since I've drawn a shoe. So all the things I've been posting on my Instagram are from like 5 years ago. So, sometimes that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Take me as I am, right? Shout out Dream Theater. Sorry. God. Maybe it's a good thing to talk about, because we've never talked about it on this show, is my straight up love for prog rock, which you don't know, Skippy, I don't know if you know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a very big fan of progressive rock. Like, I actually know a member of the band of Dream Theater. It's kind of crazy for me to even say that. And I like somewhat kind of forced my way into their life.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like I was just like, I went to a meet and greet one time, and I was just like, hey man, I designed shoes. I think my stuff's pretty cool. I'd love to send you like a pair. And they're like, oh yeah, it seemed like they were like weirded out. They're like, oh really? Like, oh man, like us? Like why? like,
That's
like,
hilarious.
like they just like they know their fan base is not like tremendously big.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so to hear someone say like, oh, "I would love to like send you guys something," is probably like, really? Like, no. Like, it seems like a weird kind of thing.
Why do you
But I
gotta
just
send
went
us
for it,
some
right?
shoes?
Like, yeah, right. Like, I just went for it because I don't know, not, I'm not risk adverse all that much. I'm kind of like, shoot your shot, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't, and um, so I shot my shot, and they were pretty nice about it, and that's led to a relationship where I send one of the band members, I send a shoe to, send shoes to every once in a while, and uh, we chat. But no, I really like. I just there's something about like I don't know, people. I don't know if people get it, and that's fine. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but it's it's the thinking man's kind of rock and roll. Like that's the way I like to see it. It's not it's not just like four music. It's got a little bit of variation, and it makes me think of, I don't know, kind of how I do design, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more than just music. It's like got some thought behind it,
Yeah, definitely.
and like more than just like thought. It's like it's like mathematical. It's kind of crazy. It can be weird.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's kind of the genre, is like it's acceptable to be kind of like it's experimental, right? And so that's what I like. I like that stuff. And yeah, I don't know. That's it in a nutshell. I mean, I think Colin always wanted to get into it too. Was like, hey, what's your love with like drumming and stuff, and why do you post that stuff on your Instagram? Which is kind of, I mean, I don't even know who even follows me or notices what I post. Like it's weird. Like I don't. It's not like I get hit up every day, and people are following me. I have followers, I guess,
Yeah, yeah.
and but I don't know who's seeing what, or if they're curious about it or if they're not. And but progressive rock is, and drumming is one of those things where it feels very much like design, um, and it's thought provoking in a lot of ways. All right, I'm finally into something, Skippy. I'm finally
That's dope. Thanks,
finally
thanks for
got it.
thanks for sharing the story though.
Yeah, it's been I would say a major part of my life is listening to them, listening to other like progressive stuff, stuff like Dragon Force, which
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone kind of got into at one point, like when Rock Band was big or whatever, or Guitar Hero. Uh,
Miss a good Guitar Hero.
right? That was a good time. Again, so when I'm doing this right now, I'm seeing simplicity. Um, you never want to, especially with something like this, you never want to overcomplicate. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. That was messy. We got there in a messy way.
In a messy way.
It was messy, but we're here now. It was pretty gross, no doubt. But we're here now, and we got it. So let me hit back to this IRO. Where we left off was I was trying to figure out the IRO, and then I redid the whole shoe. So,
Whole thing.
yeah, man, it was looking like just awful.
Okay.
So redid the whole shoe. Let's see where my line work's at. Let's put this stuff on another layer. Cut, paste, and then come over here. Man, I'm telling you, it was not good. Cut. Oh man, we got some problems. All right. Well, hey, it's not shoes if you don't got to do it more than once, right? Um, but again, if you need suggestions on if someone listens to this and is now like, well, I would like to listen to progressive rock, which is almost certainly not the case. I would say, man, my boys in Dream Theater is the way to go. If you're listening to this and you're like, man, I cannot wait to get out there and hear what progressive rock has to offer, Dream Theater is the way to go.
Hey man, I'm all about. What am I listening to? There's been a couple of cool albums that just came out. I listened to this guy Masego. You probably never heard of him, but he's like an R&B artist.
Yeah.
And I think he put out a really cool album. It's a really like a lot of jazzy beats and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if you ever heard of. Well, you heard of Tyler the Creator, but you heard of. Have you ever heard of Odd Future?
Say again?
Have you ever heard of Odd Future?
I think so. Yeah.
So, one of the people that were a part of Odd Future, Sid the Kid, but she goes by Sid. She put out a new album. And she has an amazing voice. I love her voice. She's always been really good. And I think her album's really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now I'm just in like a lot of R&B vibes.
Yeah.
This is where I'm at so far. I put some materials on.
Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta move my reference. Oh, Skippy, that's taking a whole new life. I'm feeling you. I'm almost at the point of sharing as well, but a little bit more.
Gotta keep finessing it.
Um, Man, for like a hot minute, for about a week, I was listening to just like house music.
Really?
Yeah, man, I was just like, whatever. Like,
That's hilarious.
let's just throw on some '90s house music and
Mm-hmm.
just cut it up a little bit. Um, we were all digging it. Like my kids were just bouncing around.
That's hilarious.
But but I saw like this thing on one of the old school like house music. Uh, it was like maybe it's an Instagram like on the history of house music.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, you know what? Like I haven't listened to that in a long time. Like let's get some house music in here. The kids are like, what are you talking about? And I was like, just wait. And then before I know it, we're just bouncing around to the
Yeah,
same beat for like 15 minutes.
that is fun.
Yeah, I liked it. I was like, oh man, my buddy was like, this is a shocking development, and I was like, is it though? Like, house music is not bad. It's fun. Like, man, I never thought I'd ever hear you say that. Okay,
Come on,
it's not
man.
like it's not like drugs are happening. It's just like
Yeah, yeah.
we just popping around. We're just dancing. Like it's
Just
fun.
vibing.
Yeah. I'm like
That's fun.
easy, buddy. Easy. Maybe you aren't into it, but some house vibes going, and we're just hanging out. It's summertime.
Yep. Everybody's enjoying the good music, good vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, freaking my kid just turned 1, and just surprised that it's just crazy to hit that milestone.
Yeah. Do you have a birthday?
Yeah, yeah.
You get together?
Well, we did everything with family before, but for the actual birthday, we just kind of hung out.
Yeah. That's a big moment.
Yeah, it was so fun. It's just
How's
wild to think.
yeah, man. How did your is your family around? Did they come down?
And we went up to them
Oh yeah.
for 4th of July, and it was cool.
Nice. Bet Boston does 4th of July, right?
Oh yeah, there's fireworks everywhere,
Yeah.
and it was crazy too because when we left Maryland, um, the weather was just like scorching.
Oh yeah. East Coast is crazy right now. Oof, I almost like this better without my line work on it. That's how you know you're onto something. Sorry, that's a little tangent, but oh man, I'm in my zone. We're flexing
You
now,
got
baby.
something? You got something?
Yeah, we're flexing on it now. Um, guys, this is the real stuff. When you're coming in and you're like, "Oh, how can I turn this texture down? How can I really show like this etherealness that I'm trying to hit?" That's when you're onto it.
I'm trying to
Um,
wrap these textures now.
I feel you, man. That's wait. What? All right. Sometimes I get in my layers and I'm like, oh, my layers are trash. Sometimes you gotta just like go in there and just scrub. Yeah, man, this is looking tight. I think if I even just went in there and I wanted to put in some of that paint that they have on there, I think that's gonna even pop it even more. Uh, all right, so you're leaving Maryland, and then what's happening?
No, we already
No, I mean like what happened when you said you were like on your way out of Maryland, and then something, and I just went
but just the weather
full
was
interrupt.
just it was crazy down here the whole time.
Yeah.
We beat the heat pretty much.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, so when you came back, you were feeling like it had passed.
Mm-hmm. So
That's
we were
always a
like,
good feeling.
this is good.
Yeah. Ooh, boy, we got we got all kinds of stuff going on over here. Yeah, this texture map probably was crazy, and it probably didn't look like this. I'm trying, but it's not. It's not there. I would hesitate to say that any of this texture map looked anything like what I'm doing, but for the sake of this sketch session, I'm going to clean it up. And maybe I'll do like a couple once I get this all nice and pretty. I'll go in here and do a couple uppers with different meshes. Show the power of the brush.
Oh yeah, speaking of Brooks, I seen one of the running channels. They did a review of the Adrenaline. Is that right?
Which one?
Adrenaline.
Which like the
Oh
new one?
yeah, let me make sure I'm getting this right.
You gotta watch out, man. Some people hate on the adrenaline, and it's like, look, you can hate on it all you want, but that's like a 2-3 million pair shoe. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
without
Adrenaline
without
10.
even
It seems like
do what?
everybody loves it. The Adrenaline 10.
Oh, the retro stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've yet to get a pair of the retro, but I need to. Shout out my boy JJ. Dude is basically single-handedly brought lifestyle to Brooks. Dude is crazy good. D triple J.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Then there was another Brooks shoe that I thought was really cool. I'm trying to find it. It's like $150.
that's standard
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, the Hyper Ion Elite.
The Hyperion.
Oh, Hyperion. There we go. What am I saying? The Hyperion. So no, it's
You're good.
270, 275.
Which one?
The Hyperion.
Like the Elite or
Yeah, the Elite.
the new
Like
one? Oh, that one.
it looks crazy because I just like the mesh on it.
That's John G, man. That is an interesting mesh. I am very curious about that and
I'm
what
just
led
curious
to
if
it.
it's gonna if it's gonna rip, but like it's layered, right? Because you got
Yeah.
that one mesh in the middle. It looks like it's like open more, but like the tight layerings on top of it, tighter knit.
Oh man. It's and it might blow out. I know they just try to get it to really just run a marathon.
Mm.
All right.
But nah, I
So
really
we're
like it.
looking all right now.
Looks dope.
I'm in my spot. I'm okay. Only took a full hour, but we're we're surviving. Yeah, the Hyperion, is it the 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
It looks really good.
John, John, that was his masterpiece before he took off.
Crushed it.
Yeah. Just like stuff I know I can't. Just stuff I know I can't do. That's all it is.
You could do it.
Knowing I can do it
And
and
doing it.
wanting to do it, though, two different things. two two big old different things. Uh, anyway, my proportions are off again. And I want to bang my head against the wall right now. This is embarrassing. Whatever. Let's put 3 up here and just call it a day. I'm embarrassed. I don't know what I'm doing. Not doing justice to this shoe. That was legit, but trying. All right, so with that set up, gosh, man, it took too long to get to this point. Way too. Way too long. I mean, wow. Like, have you designed shoes before, buddy? Have you? All right. Like, why are we watching this channel right now? I think I'd rather watch this channel over here. Where
Yeah. Oh no. Come
I'd
back.
rather just skip this, watch something else. And that is fine. After watching this, I would think about it too. All right, so for fun now, I'll show Skippy where we are at. Skippy, my friend, here is what my shoe looks like. Took me forever to get to this spike point.
Mm.
Nice. Oh, man. Okay. I like it. It says, heads up. My computer battery's low. Don't care.
It's gonna shut off on us.
So let's, for fun, just for fun, go in here and elevate this brush pack and what we want to do. Come in here. I'm going to get rid of this one. Gonna be a little artifacting happening, but we'll get over it. So let's put some different meshes up on this thing. If I were doing this again, maybe I start here. Black. All right. So now you can come in and you can just you've got your base build, and you can come in and you can build stuff on top. So if I use the same brush over and over and over again, you can build up a couple little spots. So let's say we want this 4-foot. And sometimes these knit textures can get kind of crazy. In a good way. Like, in a good way. And some of these aren't even knits, some of these are wovens, and you can just say, like, I want something that looks like this. And you can get an engineer to come in and totally like create a texture like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like one example. You just take it and use it over and over and over again. It's bugging me as I have all these little things. I'm just going to block them out real quick. Get all this stuff out of here. Or let's do another. Got this built out. We can go. What else do we want to do? Go into the brush pack. This brush. Lay down a base. And it just depends, like what you come in here and do. Again, if you overlay the same brush, what do you get? Kind of craziness. Come in here with a different brush. Now I've got something a little interesting as well. Or maybe I could say I've got this big sweeping texture in the background, or in the. If we're gonna have this sweeping texture on the back of the mesh, maybe they're engineering like this small mesh backside, and you have like a sandwich layer in there. You're getting some Mamba feels. Maybe this is just a repeat that you throw on top.
Mm-hmm.
And that one's pretty cool. And then it comes down to color. A lot of people like to put in the background. They like to do like a dark background color, and maybe just a slider foreground. Or you can do the same. You can do dark and dark. Or you can go darker. And then sometimes what I like to do is grab like this mesh, duplicate, and then just move it around. See if that can't come up with some interesting thing. For this purpose, I was just trying to do this, and then come in and give a little depth. A lot of possibilities. For these razor thin meshes, though, the best way to, I'm trying to think, how would I really, I think I would use this webbing brush, because a lot of them are woven, they're really tight woven. Maybe that's not tight enough. But if I duplicate again and I come in here and I try to, something like that, that's even nice. A little offset. And then maybe I can go over top with, I'm trying to think of what that texture looked like. We're going to pause right now so that I can plug in my laptop. Shout out Black Market. If you are looking for a reasonably priced laptop, Black Market.
That's hilarious.
Not trying to break the bank.
I think I'm good on this one. I should do another one, but
Nice. Get it closer. Get it closer. Hey. Hey, dude. Look at you. Look at you. I'm into it.
it's like you got some nylon in the toe, got the mesh on the upper, and then like the brown could be like leather, suede, whatever you want it to be.
Right.
You
Before
keep
you know
that.
it, man, you're gonna be designing shoes for Louis Vuitton.
Buell Pharrell.
Yeah.
Hey, they probably seen that and they were like, "Hey, we don't want that guy."
I mean, man. Sorry for just straight up throwing you guys under the bus, but I could not have it.
I
Uh,
mean, if we're going into it now, it's just like some of their shoes, the new shoes, they are like heavily referenced to others.
yeah. Heavily? Yeah.
Heavily referenced, inspired by.
I mean, to say the least. I like, oh man. Dude, I'm making a nice texture now. So again, you come over, it's subtle, but you're just sliding textures around, just gently moving things around. And before you know it, you have a little something that's a little rich. It's kind of compelling. Um, Several ways you could block this at this point. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
anchoring this thing, I'm anchoring it here. Um, in a lot of ways, there's a lot of traditional spike going on. Um, I'm wondering if I take this off, if I can do what they were doing on. Uh, yeah, you just build these layers, and you just. Oh man, I messed it up. I messed it up. But
That's why I stopped on mine. So I'm like, if I keep going, it's gonna get worse.
yeah, yeah, that's too traditional for me. Not into that. But you want to build some zones. But I'm trying to get these really tight, these real tight geometric textures. Uh, yeah, man, on the Louis Vuitton front, it's kind of like I just I just know that they're doing high fashion. That's their thing. Cool. But I just know like there's some guys out there just grinding, just grinding, and
Mm-hmm.
at all these running companies at Nike and all these other places, like people are working really daggum hard, and I don't know, man. I just cannot get into it. I just can't like give them any. I don't know. It's just not. I just can't. They're just not my. They're not my thing. I don't think they're doing anything like. I don't think they're doing anything amazing. Uh, you know, if that gets me voted off, like that's fine. I will die on the hill that I could literally care less about the fashion brands, like the high price point fashion brands when it comes to sneakers. Some of their stuff has some cool, like, I don't know, has some cool stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell like somebody, you know, did something, but I was just like, no, like I don't know, you don't get to like copy a Vans one to one and then get some accolades from me, I don't know, and not that who cares about me, but it's like not when we're out here trying to make like I mean, come on. The Josh Kerr spike is 10 times cooler than anything. I get that it's not a shoe that you're going to be repping all over the place, but innovation wise, uh, this shoe is like 50 times cooler. Like, I
Yeah.
don't, uh, and I guess that's up for debate, but I don't know
Some
why we'd be debating that. Like,
some will say no.
yeah, they'll say, I don't think so, man. Louis Vuitton's dope. And I'll be like, okay. Have you? I've never worn a Louis Vuitton shoe in my life. Probably never will. I
Yeah.
don't know. Unless this whole thing pops off and I'm a millionaire or something. I'm hitting
Jake's over
Bieber
here,
numbers.
ever stepping in some Louis Vuittons.
Yeah, like we're hitting Bieber numbers on YouTube, and all of a sudden I got, we got cash.
So speaking of Justin Bieber, did you see? I guess he was performing at the World Cup, the final game, and then like
Yep.
he auctioned off his shoes,
Oh, sick.
the Skylarks.
Oh man, bummed that I missed that first drop.
I'm sure they'll have
I'm
more
really bummed.
crazy colors.
I'm gonna get a Skylark pair, that's for sure. If I can snag one, I'm gonna snag one. All right, so I made some textures. I think they're cool. I'm gonna do something now. All right, let's just finish this guy up real fast. Add a little shadowing. Make it look like we're doing the right thing here. Like, how would I present this for real? Probably like this. Somewhere in there. So maybe I'd add a little shadowing down here. That's my nasty shoe. So it's not great. But what I do want to do now is take some time to get rid of all these layers. Just drop them all off. Let's just get rid of a bunch of stuff. Okay. Just get rid of it. Just drop it all off. We're gonna be good. All right. My terrible shoe. Got it. But let's just have some fun with these textures. Maybe I should have been doing this the whole time. We're gonna do a couple minutes here, and then we're gonna call it for real. So again, like I like to take these textures and go, whatever. Let's make a fake shoe. Making a shoe shape. And then what I like to do is literally just take this layer, move it just around a little bit, just to see, like that's a completely new texture. Pretty fun. Let's do it again. Just grab another one of these brushes. Let's say we got the circle brush, which is one of my favorite ones right now. Just like how, like there are these crazy meshes out there that are really tight, like these circle patterns.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can either go and just go over it and make something. But what I like to do, again, is just duplicate the layer, move it around, try to find something. Like that's cool. That's cool. Like even that's pretty legit. So I come in here and I look at this and I'm seeing a new texture, and then I can come in and shoe it up. Oh, let's just combine. It's like a thing fully 3D printed shoe looking thing, but that's fine.
Throw it in Zellerfeld.
And then I'll just come in, hit it with some stuff. Let's say it is have a midsole on it. Whatever. That's just a mesh. Just going flow. Just going flow right now. Flow state.
How's it working?
Pretty
Good.
good. Yeah, more casual. Cool. Shop that off. Do another one real quick. Let's see. I have these knits down here. They're kind of fun. Do a knit texture. Let's say I did one that's pretty interesting too. So with my knits, and I'll talk about this as I go. Again, I just like to take something, make a little shoe blob form. Duplicate, and then start moving around. I made one so that like you guys can make um, your own textures. And so if I break down this knit, we have this one, we got this one, this one. And all this is, especially this guy, all this is this one is the one. You can take this and make the all the other knits. So I took the unit that we used to make all these other ones and made it right here. And you can make all of these from this one right here. But I wanted to break them down so that you can take your brushes and do what you want. Hopefully that makes sense. I have a pretty cool texture there. Now let's add a layer on top. Let's say, why not? Let's add a herringbone on top, see what we can get real crazy. Maybe a little too much. Let's try. So we take this one and we can make it into a shoe again. We can just shoe it. I mean, obviously you can make parts of shoes, but something fun about just taking a texture and just making it into something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just get real ethereal. probably what I should have done to like start. Just like do a little. There we go. That's fine. You get something fresh.
Dude, the one thing that I really love about these sneaker loafers that or snowfers that people are calling, it's just like they're so different.
Yeah,
And I don't know, people you can dress them however you feel. You can wear it. I like more like variety in my like wardrobe.
sure. Might be on to something with this one. Kind of looks like the man. Was it the Jordan Future that's coming back? The Jordan Future, where they take the 11 bottom, just put a knit on top.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't really like those when they first came out.
Did you ever put one on?
I never tried one. Everybody said they're
Dude,
comfortable.
they are great. I was shocked. Sweet. I mean, this is kind of fun. Maybe I'll just keep down this road. Let's do. Let's see if I can add a little tight texture to it. I keep coming back to my open hole, my webbings. I
Hmm.
kind of am like digging. All right. Well, I'm gonna do this. This is cool. I think I'm adding this as a rubberized, and we'll talk about. There we go. Yeah. What's the the? It reminds me of when they find when like Cole Haan came out with the lunar with the leather on it. It's like it's different enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my second one. I got another one here with
I think I
little,
like that one better.
little gum bottom.
Yeah.
For all you seeing at home.
We're trying to be loose with this one, which I think is what the people want. So if I want to make this like a TPU texture, maybe I'll keep it tight. And maybe I'll ooh man. I don't know about all that, but we're gonna see. Yeah, man. A little bit of texture, a little TPU, a little toe guard, crazy thing. Uh, and then let's for fun. You do all this though, and then you throw it into Viscom, and then before you know it, you got something
Yeah.
that looks pretty good. All right, legit. Just keep it light. I'm gonna add a texture to. I'm gonna add a texture to the midsole. What do we want to do? Literally with this brush pack, it's like the world's your oyster kind of a thing. Shout out Johnny Jensen. I think he would like some triangles on this thing. That boy used to just put triangles on all kinds of stuff. We bump that back a little bit. It might be worth just keeping the opacity at 100, making it a light gray, maybe. I think that's what I'm feeling.
Okay.
Super light gray, and then come in here, duplicate, move it down just slightly, drop. Now you can't see this, but you will in a second here. Oh, you know what? They would be highlights, huh? Shoot. Let's do a little thing. Again, learn as you go podcast. Oh man. And then I'll come in here. Highlight. Can't see it yet, but you will. Oh, here we are. There we are. And I don't even know if I like I don't know if I like these textures, but you know, something. Probably come in here, the airbrush. I'm trying not to be destructive. That's like a thing I'm trying to learn myself. You know what I mean by that?
What do you mean? Just like killing it?
I mean I mean like when I create something, like I'm trying not to I'm trying to go over it, you know, in case I don't want it. I'm not trying to erase. Some of it I am, like if I'm confident that I'm like trying to cut it out. But if you're not destructive, if you're what I mean, like deleting full swaths of something. That's what I mean when I say destructive.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're coming through and you're like confident you don't need a texture in a certain area, just like erase it. But if I put gray in the midsole, but I want to add a highlight, I don't like destroy the gray or like I put a new layer on um, and do that. But like even this texture, I don't know if I'm feeling. Maybe I just want a line texture, and so I'm going to come in here. Let me tell you the most versatile thing about the brush pack is the line texture. It really is the most. I think it's the most versatile thing on the whole pack. Yeah, that's what I want. Just a line, and then again, you're going to duplicate it. Turn that down. There you go. With a little effort, you got some depth. You got a shoe, black and white, flow. Maybe add a couple outside facing laces. Clean some stuff up. A little collar padding. Really, I think everyone should be sticking around for this part. I don't know if anything I did before this was worth it, but yeah. Maybe you got some. This is looking good enough. I might take it onto the internet. You can also use the brush pack for backgrounds, which I think is fun. Like if you just want like to look techy. It also helps with having your drawing kind of jump off the page a little bit or give you some depth. I'm feeling on that.
All right.
Loosey goosey. That's the TPD brush pack, everybody. That's what we got. Powerful little tool to elevate your Procreate stuff. Let's just hit it. T P D. TPD 26. All right, let me show you this one. A lot more fun was had. A lot more fun was had.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
So I'm saying like the Jordan future kind of like
mm-hmm.
is where my thoughts go, but I miss those Roshi days. You know, where we were all a little yeah. We were all cool with like mesh shoes for $60 with just foam and mesh. I don't know. Whatever. How are you feeling, man? You feeling good?
Yeah, I feel good. I think, like, you can look at mine right now. I think these are crazy.
Hey, I think that's post worthy. You know what you should do? You should send those my way. And then what we'll do is like I'll just I'll look at them and see if they need anything. Or see if like, oh, maybe I can add a little like spice or something. I can send you my stuff too. You can do something to it. But man, that's the episode. You know, Tech Packs are due is we're doing our thing. I'm going to do the big Illustrator tutorial that's happening. I finally feel the drive, the motivation to get it done. So I'm gonna do it, and it's the hard one. It's the one that's gonna be like literally the donut of footwear. And it's man, not pumped, but I am at the same time. I don't know, Skippy, if you want to be on or not. Do an
we'll
Illustrator. See. It's gonna be a time. I'm gonna bring in like just a sketch or like someone's AI, like not an AI, like artificial, like but someone's Illustrator, and I'm going to make it, you know, live and tell you like all the different things, the gradients, the cuts, the way Illustrator should be for footwear. and try my best to get it done in a somewhat timely manner. But like Illustrator does slow down the process, but it is a very, very main part of your, it is a main part of the process of footwear. You got to have it down to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
To get higher up, you got to be absolutely proficient in Illustrator Footwear Illustrator, which is not like crazy, but it can be. It can get that way. So we'll talk about it. I want to do it. I've been meaning to do it. I think the original Illustrator for Footwear was okay, but there's so much more to unpack. So we'll get to it. That's our episode of Tech Bags Are Due. This sketch session, brush pack. I hope you guys pick it up or think about picking it up. If not, we're cool. We're all good. Just remember, we got the merch. I've been wearing the official Tech Packs shirt. It's great. I love this shirt. I wear it. I don't know. It's just a good shirt. I think I want to do one in white as well because I'll probably pick it up. It's good. We're the only footwear podcast ever. Hope you guys enjoyed us and see the benefit and just getting in, sketching, having fun. Sorry about that 50-minute long spike. That didn't look right. But at the same time, I did some good texture brushes that got at the ethereal uppers that we were seeing now. They're very see-through and all that stuff. So, Skippy, you got anything else? I just rambled.
No, we went in and we did what we had to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Skippy made some real shoes. And maybe next time we'll have to capture his process. He's got to figure out how to get a camera. Just get one camera looking down, and I'll just follow along.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
We'll figure it out. All right. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.
Yeah.